So it is dark, it's night time, it's like 7 o'clock at night, and I don't know if you can hear that on the car, but it is pouring down rain. So it's the last moment you're going to expect that we're going to get a snake. But we've just been in contact with one of the vets that have had a sea snake handed in. But hopefully it's alright. We've had dodgy weather, hopefully it's just been washed up and there's nothing wrong with it, but usually if they are washed up, it's not a good sign. But hopefully that there is nothing wrong with it and we can just return this guy out to the sea. Oh, hello little fella, or lady. It's yeah, that's pretty cool. Highly venomous, but they're extremely placid animals. Yeah. Like they don't come into contact with people very much. They haven't really learnt to fear us.
Cool. I don't know how well he is anyway. He was moving before, but he's been out of water for a bit, so he's
I possibly should have bring a snake hook in.
Do you want something?
I've got one in the car. I don't think he'll bite.
He's still just...
They generally don't. But let's just check your behaviour, hey mate.
Absolutely.
Try and pretty much teach people that you don't need to whack snakes with shovels, that they're just animals doing their thing. But it's not very, it's not moving, but I'm glad I came over because it's going to need some water.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
just a little bit. So with sea snakes, just for future if you need to, they need just a little bit, so that's plenty. That's plenty. Just enough to keep it wet because they need to be wet, but not enough that might even a fraction out.
Yeah.
So they don't drown.
Yeah.
So just enough to keep it wet. Hey mate, in you go. Not sure.
Lose a lot more now, hey?
Yeah, as soon as it's felt that water, it's taken to that. I don't know if that's even something just came off it. Not sure if it's a piece of fishing line. This little, or it's someone's hair possibly. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it's got any damage though, like from fishing or anything like that. And so what happened? Someone's just found it on the beach, washed up, or
yeah, they must have just been walking the dog or something along the beach, and they found it, so they put it in a container, brought it in. It was just before closing as well, so it was like 5:30.
But this is fresh water in this tub, and what we're going to do is at least just assess its behaviour. Because it is making an effort to keep its head out of water and it's been moving. So hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. And it is a small snake. Hopefully it's just been washed up. Going to just use a hook in case it comes back to life. But with sea snakes you really want to support their body. They're not the same as terrestrial snakes. You can really hurt them. I'm just going to put it into this tub and see if it can swim around, if there's enough water for it to swim. Okay, let's see what you do, mate. I've got this in here just because that's just meeting the top of the water, so you can get its head out and rest if need be. It's not exactly moving around like I was hoping, but it could just be really exhausted. Really exhausted. So we've got it onto this moist towel with fresh water. The reason why we do that is because this will help keep it damp and stop the snake from drying out, because they become very dehydrated very quickly because they're obviously used to being completely wet. It also gives the snake just somewhere to rest and snuggle into, and it gives it something to drink. That towel is also going to stop it from, it's going to dampen the transport a lot, so it's not just sliding up and down around the tub. The reason why we don't want water is because the snake can easily drown. They breathe oxygen just like us. They come to the surface and breathe the oxygen. They do have valves on their nostrils to help prevent them from drowning that will close. But obviously when they're injured and sick, they can't necessarily function properly. So we've been in contact with Australia Zoo, who are happy to take the snake, which is really good. And by astonishing stroke of luck, we have a bloke from down that way up here today who's good with his snakes and is able to transport it down there, so that saves us like a 6-hour round trip. So thank you very much, mate, for helping with this snake. And yeah, Australia Zoo reckon that we can ring in a day or two and get an update on how it goes, so hopefully we'll have some good news to end this story. But yeah, that's about all we've got for now. Now dropping it off to old mate, who's going to take it to Australia Zoo, and yeah, fingers crossed for this little thing. It's such a beautiful little snake. It'd be a shame to see it end this way. So it's been through a few different sets of hands. For the person that took it to the vet and the vet that took it to us, now we're giving it to old mate and it's going to Australia Zoo. And we spoke to Blanche last night on the phone, who was absolutely amazing, can't thank her enough. So yeah, just so many people involved in helping this little thing, and it's wonderful to see so many people that care. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a good happy ending for it.